3 days until the most important election of our lifetimes. I love you too. Listen, he hasn't shown any interest in doing the work or helping anybody but himself and his friends, or treating the presidency as anything more than a reality show to give him the attention that he craves. But unfortunately, the rest of us have to live with the consequences. Almost 230,000 Americans are dead. He's got the character. And his closing argument this week is that the press and people are too focused on COVID. COVID, 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 he's complaining. He's jealous of COVID's media coverage. And now he's accusing doctors of profiting off this pandemic. Think about that. He said this just yesterday. Said doctors are overblowing it because they're going to make money off it. Doctors. He cannot fathom. He does not understand the notion that somebody would risk their life to save others without trying to make a buck. He's always worried. Look, here's the truth, Michigan. This pandemic would have been challenging for any president. But this idea that somehow this White House has done anything but completely screw this up is nonsense. Look, here's the truth, Michigan. Tweeting at the TV doesn't fix things. Making stuff up doesn't make people's lives better. You've got to have a plan. You've got to put in the work. But the economic damage he inflicted by botching the pandemic response means he'll be the only president since Herbert Hoover to actually lose jobs. Herbert Hoover. That's a long time ago. And to try to beat Gary Peters. And here's another thing, with Joe and Kamala at the helm, this is a big benefit. Michelle and I were talking about this over dinner the other day. You're not going to have to think about them every day. You're not going to have to argue with your family about them every day. It won't be so exhausting. You'll be able to get on with your lives knowing that the president is not going to suggest we inject bleach as a possible cure of COVID. Parents and from our grandparents. If a neighbor was acting like this, you'd stay away from that neighbor. Why would we accept it from the President of the United States? And you know what? There are consequences to this action. There are consequences to his actions. It's not just a joke. It's not funny. Those actions embolden other people to be mean and divisive and racist. And we get a House and a Senate, and we will elect a man who loves this country and who cares about you and who will fight for every single one of us and will look out not just for folks who support him, but even the folks who don't. My friend, the next president of the United States of America, Joe Biden.